Good morning, everyone. GS Mikey from B, San Diego, California. It's January 31st, Sunday. Doing this cast today to try to make up for last night. That is, she couldn't get all of our Pokemon battles in, so I'm gonna try to get them today. Like everything's up and running. So go ahead and get started. Hey, Kid Puzzle. Bye, man. I didn't up this. Alright. Well, go ahead and jump back here. Try going to battling tournament though. Alright. Yesterday we did one battle. We're winning. We're about to score the winning KO when internet went out. Registered a loss. Hope that we don't find a problem today. Alright. So, and I had been having problems with internet the entire night. Turning around, say, 3 p.m.-ish. Didn't really ever fix itself, so go ahead and hope that despite the rain outside this morning, work a little better. Hey, Ego, over at Hitbox, thanks. Bye, man. Alrighty, let's figure this out. The common problem I've been seeing lately is Groudon Xerneas being put together and Talonflame. Thinking have to make these choices quickly here. Xerneas, bring Kangaskhan. I want to try to get the Dark Void out first. I brought Crobat mostly to protect from Fake Out or Smeargle. Fake Out and Brave Bird. Like we have a pretty ideal lead to go up against for that situation. Get this to work. Ego says in Kyogre's name are the letters E, G, and O. Yeah. That mean you're a big fan of Kyogre all of a sudden, Ego? His Con avoided the attack. It's not ideal. I was hoping to switch in an attacker on this turn and no longer be able to do that. Alright, I think the higher priority is to try to score hits here. Xerneas. Trying to playing a little risky right now on the attack here. An interesting set of circumstances that happened there. That's mostly because Smeargle's speed dropped on the last turn. But the opponent didn't go after Smeargle, went after Crobat. Which has me wondering what could possibly actually be happening there. Obviously wants Crobat out of here for some reason. Taunt Xerneas. I don't think I have time to get the Tailwind out quite yet. Phyllis, need to change my game pitch. Interesting. Did not currently Pokemon Alpha. Fine. And this wrong for sure. Fix it for ya. Xerneas woke up that turn. Probably don't want it to do damage to us, but this might be the best time to try to Tailwind. Might still be worthless to do so. Groudon could be coming in anyway. Ice Beam towards Xerneas. No switch happened there. Wow, we got lucky with the freeze there. Didn't quite get what I was expecting, but I'll accept that. Under the circumstances, you have a pretty decent lead right now. Want to ensure I'm still getting hits though, and I'm still concerned about a Groudon coming in. I go with Super Fang over on Kangaskhan. I gotcha, Banzelius. Thank you for letting me know. I will work on changing that. Got the KO on Kangaskhan. Xerneas still frozen. Groudon coming out now. Ideally, I would want Smeargle next to Kyogre at this point, but not able to switch him in safely. So, have to think of a different option. Try to get some damage in on Groudon. Now, I could have just sacrificed Kyogre there. It can take a hit, but for right now I'm going to trust in Kyogre being the right call. Taunt down. Right now I'm trying to keep a lockdown on the position here. Got Groudon leaving. Celia coming in. Could be in the hopes of dealing damage through Rocky Helmet. Which is fine. We only did Fake Out, so we should still survive the attack. So no Rocky Helmet there. Got a taunt coming in on, or going out on Xerneas once again. He is still frozen. The time to try to get the KO. Better to knock the thing out than try to taunt it and be trapped on a mental herb. Oh, it ended up being Citrus Berry though. It might still survive the attack. It's still frozen. Got a crit, and that's going to end it for Cresselia. There will be no Trick Room at all, or Icy Wind. That's going to give us a huge advantage over Groudon. Running more time. I prefer to get Groudon out, because then any hit on Xerneas will be a finishing blow. Just protecting, hoping that the freeze will finally go away, but that 20% chance is proving to be really low on on Xerneas. That was what, 6 turns already? That's it. Opponent just wasn't able to break out of the RNG there. We were pretty lucky that first game. That freeze really changed the flow of the battle. I expected like maybe 2 turns max, but we'll take an infinite freeze. That'll work. Promise to change the game name and think about it. A moment here, guys. Like we're going up up against Groudon Palkia. Alright. The game name has been saved, so if you refresh, it should show the correct one now, but hopefully that stays the way it's supposed to. It is going to be a little tougher. It looks like it's possibly Trick Room. Also looks like it's tougher by quite a bit. Alright, I think this one's going to rely heavily on Trick Room. If I can't stop it with my leads, then I'm probably not going to win. So this is probably going to lie solely on if I'm correct on the leads here. And the first turn. One has started with Palkia and Genghis Khan. Okay, I'm gonna need to stop Palkia here. Genghis Khan. See what it attempts to do here. It's just going to go straight in, or if it's going to try to do a fake out. Did go for a fake out, and I'm trying to fake out Smeargle. Right, well, that was a wash that first turn. It's okay. Assuming that I don't lose speed. Okay, there we go. Okay. Again, my biggest concern here is the setup of a Trick Room. How long am I going to cast? If there's no internet problems, then I am hoping I will be casting until I have finished 13 more battles, because that's the maximum allowed here. Palkia dodged the attack, and Palkia will be able to go and attack, most likely Smeargle. Nope, it went for a Trick Room, and that's going to hurt quite a bit. Can't really afford being in Trick Room for too long. Smeargle has a double evasive boost right now, so... excuse me, not... Well, I guess it's double. It's +2. So, you may want to go ahead and just hang in there anyway. It's kind of a dangerous prospect, but I don't see too many other options other than to try to slow down Palkia. I'm going to role play Genghis Khan. Palkia is coming in. He's probably expecting me to leave. And now it's going to be up to Genghis Khan to wake up. Otherwise, I'm going to get a free Dark Void in still. Goes roleplay. Now we have a parental bond to help us out. Out goes the Dark Void once again. Groudon is now asleep alongside the Kangaskhan. Evasiveness that was +2 dropped to +1. Now I have to decide if Smeargle is expendable or if one of my legendaries is expendable here. I don't really think I have much of a choice. If I lose Liepard, I would prefer to get the Dark Void in again on the Pokemon that wakes up. So I think I'm just going to go for attacking. I don't think there's a shiny lock on Groudon, Kid Puzzle, so I believe it is legal. I'll have to double check on that, but I believe it is pretty legal. Alright. Oh, keeping the pressure on. The accuracy went up. Dark Voids are going to always hit now. And I have the opponent locked into position. They decide to switch. The next Pokemon is going to wake up is going to sleep as well. Go after Kangaskhan only because it's probably most likely to wake up. Groudon sleeping. Kangaskhan did wake up. It's going for low kick. Going to go for the KO on Liepard. It got the crit, but it was on the second hit, and it wasn't enough. Hey, Fano, how are you doing today? Down goes Kangaskhan. The opponent's losing turns on their Trick Room here, which is the most important part. I have two Pokemon that are way too fast for the Trick Room, and yet I'm the one that is scoring the KOs right now. It's mostly due to the opponent trying to pull a fast one, switching in their Groudon when they got the Trick Room out from Palkia. The question now is this the right time to attack? It might very well be. I can pull out Smeargle, bring it in at the right point. Alright, here we go. My goal is to try to get Smeargle out on the turn that Trick Room expires. Very cool, Fano building a Kingler. Groudon still asleep. Is Cresselia attacking? It's with Ice Beam, and it did choose the correct Pokemon. Liepard finally down, but it did so much damage, and now the Trick Room is down. Cresselia could be holding a Lumberry. Likely to be holding a Mental Herb. Dark Void or Transform? Go for the Dark Void. Let's see what we can do here. Groudon's waking up with Protect. This is almost surely going to be a Trick Room attempt. Got the sleep. Is it going to be Lumberry? Nope, it is not. Here comes an Origin Pulse. Celia took a lot of damage there. This is most likely Citrus Berry. Marigold speeding up. Evasiveness fell. We probably don't need it. Keep pressuring with the Dark Void. I don't really want to throw out Xerneas in case a miss on Orange and Pulse happens. Groudon's leaving. In comes the Palkia. It's gonna be a free Dark Void here. Celia's most likely trying to get the Trick Room out. Here we go. Got the hit. Celia's still asleep. It's our best chance. I'm gonna bring Xerneas in. That we have two attackers. Want to get rid of Cresselia, the more likely one to wake up this turn. Not quite enough damage, but it's still asleep. We got a little lucky there. It's concerned about hitting Groudon with Thunder. I think we can now go the other direction instead. Go with a straight Dazzling Gleam. Goes Ice Beam. It's going to be neutral damage. I think that's going to be enough for the KO on Palkia. Get the double. Got it. Hey Neutron, how are you doing? You guys can see that this game wouldn't have been won if I didn't predict the correct leads and get the right lead Pokemon in, because this team definitely has a lot of defenses against my team build. Able to get things done. And got the KO here with Moonblast on Groudon for the win. Whew. That was a I would say textbook, but I don't know of any textbooks that would teach that kind of thing. But we were able to get through it. Took a lot of good reads and a lot of good predicting, as well as the opponent misreading my strat, and they paid for it. Trying to get that switch in on the trick after the Trick Room. got the win. Alright, here we go. Going up against a Japanese player. There's that combination again. Xerneas Groudon Talonflame. Over the map this challenge. This team doesn't have Fake Out, but it does have a Talonflame, which we will probably want both Fake Out and Quick Guard support for. I think this team a little less likely trying Lumberry, which would lead me to believe that Smeargle Crobat could be a good combination to start with. Seemed to work the last time. There's no way that I can bring Xerneas if I don't bring Kangaskhan or a Kyogre, and I want Fake Out support, so unlikely to bring Xerneas here. Either going to be Liepard or Kangaskhan. Okay, I'll commit to Liepard. Kind of a wash between the Kangaskhan and Liepard on that one. Kind of like the idea of foul play and role play, which led me to that. Although Kangaskhan would have given me a lot more power. This is really 3 supports and Kyogre, which is kind of a chintzy setup. Alright. Well, there's no doubt that that has to be Dark Void. Super Fang or Tailwind here. Do Super Fang this turn, and then I'll try to Tailwind it next, I think. Groudon is leaving immediately. Perhaps the Lumberry Pokemon that's coming out. Nope, it didn't end up being Talonflame. Which could be a Lumberry Pokemon, by the way, so that might be what's happening. Alright, we got the sleep on Salamence. What happens on Talonflame? Got it there. Lumberry? No, it ended up not being that. Comes a Super Fang. Drawn records so far. 21 and 12 right now. All right. This is the best chance to get Liepard out. Let's get a Tailwind set up so that we can start attacking with it. Looks like 2 attacks are coming in. Salamence and Talonflame both stayed asleep Looks like the Talonflame went with Overheat or some other non-priority attack. And try to get rid of the support Pokemon here. Go ahead and go with a Super Fang over on the Salamence' side. Talonflame tried to go with an attack, most likely Brave Bird this time, or Tailwind. Either came out. Got the KO on the support Pokemon. Salamence still asleep. Oh, awesome, Neutron. Well, have fun over there today. Xerneas has come out. Most likely a play to get rid of Liepard, but I have no way to stop that anyway. Go foul play on Salamence to do more damage, and we'll go ahead and taunt Xerneas here. Ooh, Salamence woke up and is asleep. See if an attack comes out. There is, and it's Gleam. Smart play, the opponent knew that they weren't going to be able to Geomancy here. Is still up since I did it on the second turn and not the first. Gotta withdraw. Salamence is leaving. It's Groudon. See if we can get that foul play in before it goes down. A Crobat is holding Lumberry. And we got the foul play out. There it goes. It's gonna do about 50. Yes, did about 50% damage there. We're looking good here. Tailwind is now down. Seems like the right time to set Tailwind back up again. Expecting a switch in of Salamence for Groudon, but I still need to do a lot of damage to Xerneas. Which is why I'm not going to try to predict it and try to Ice Beam. I like to try to get as much on Xerneas as possible. And it looks like I was wrong. I guess he wanted to keep Groudon in. Here comes a Moonblast. There's Origin Pulse, it hits. Down go both of the Restricteds. is looking really good right now. We got the Tailwind up. We got several turns that we can go after the opponent's Salamence. I think we have this set. That's it. Opponent realized that there was nothing they could do. Even if they did manage to protect, triple protect, that would have bought plenty enough time for Smeargle to copy Salamence with Transform. And since it's Choice Scarfed, it would outrun the Salamence, so there was really nothing they could do there. Right. Playing pretty decently despite it being a little cold here in San Diego this morning. Alright. That combo again. Everyone's loving this combo. This apparently must be the central the center point of the meta. Because I'm seeing this team, these six Pokemon being put together a lot. I don't think I need to overthink this. The same combination of Pokemon have been helping me out quite a bit today. So until it starts falling apart, I think may as well just keep going after it. Okay, DeBron 93. Coming in. Better pair with Lopunny, Quick Guard support. Infernape, Talonflame, or Crobat. Or Terrakion. Well, not Terrakion, and I don't know if Infernape brings enough to the table in the 2016 metagame. So I have to agree with DeBron. It's probably going to be Crobat or Talonflame there. Alright. See what we got here. We're going with a Talonflame and Salamence. This one's looks like it's a little bit more straightforward. Not by much. Opponent could be setting up a Tailwind, or could just predict a Quick Guard and go straight for the the Flare Blitz. I haven't been seeing a lot of that recently, surprisingly. They've been, generally speaking, trying to Tailwind or Brave Bird. Alright, we got the sleep on Salamence. See if we get it on support. There it is on Talonflame. Is that Lumberry? Not. Alright, we got it on both Pokemon here. We have a similar situation to the first game. Or the last game, excuse me. Do I keep the pressure on with Dark Void, or do I bring in another Pokemon? Last time I brought in another Pokemon, and the only difference was that Talonflame had been switched in on the first turn for a different Pokemon, so I'm only missing a little bit of information. Go ahead and bring in Liepard. And this seems like the right time to set up Tailwind. take it back. Seems like the right time to Super Fang. And a Super Fang Talonflame once again. In the attempt to set up a KO on that support Pokemon. You know, I don't know that, I haven't heard of Pokemon complaining about battles not having variation. I think, I do think that, it's a good thing to change the rules each year, because that makes people learn how to build teams and use different Pokemon than they're used to. And I think that's actually what's being focused on with that. We've got a hyper voice coming in. Elements woke up, but wasn't enough to knock out either Pokemon. There goes the foul play for the KO. Down it goes, the Talonflame. Yeah, I do remember it. I was in it. And I think for the most part, people did have some variance, but that only really caused other Pokemon who were powerful before in 4th gen to come back. So, I mean, there's only so much you can do, and I think changing the rule set is the right way to go. I don't think it's about choosing the Pokemon that you like. I think it's about forcing trainers to do things other than what they're already doing. Got some pretty good damage on that, but now our 2 Pokemon are going to go down. Salamence does its job well. It really does the chip damage that needs to be done. Get the KOs that are needed. This is a very key moment here. I need to determine if I am better off doing Dark Void for the rest of the battle, or if I'm better off doing doing a transform to one of these Pokemon. And now I'm kind of leaning towards the transform, but Groudon is probably in the back. Probably the best move. I can't afford to just be Ice Beaming if I only have one Pokemon Ice Beaming. Let's go for the Origin Pulse. Gotta withdraw. It's probably Groudon coming in. It is Groudon, and we have a chance to get the KO and the weather condition we want. Remember, we're still in Tailwind right now. There goes Smeargle transforming into Kyogre, changing the weather, setting up the Origin Pulse. Oh, a miss. Really would have wanted to get both Pokemon, and we only got one. Got a crit on Smeargle, but that's the problem with Hyper Voice, is it only chips. You're probably not going to want to lock in to Origin Pulse at this point. The main reason is because Groudon's probably going to leave to try to set the weather, and I don't want to be locked into Origin Pulse when it comes back in. Alright, fair enough. Decided to stay in. Trying to get rid of the Tailwind. And the Tailwind is gone. Now is the time to go ahead and attack. Gotta withdraw. Xerneas. There goes the Ice Beam. Remember, it's a choice Scarf, Kyogre. Down that Pokemon goes. Now it's time for the Origin Pulse. A single target in the rain, and down goes Xerneas as well. That might not be what he wanted there, because now we have two timid Kyogres, both ready to Ice Beam. That's it. That was a really strong match there too. It looked bad when we had that miss, but the miss didn't end up costing us anything there. We're kind of lucky in that we're running a timid Kyogre, so we kind of know that things can be outrun. We're able to get through that potential mess. By the way, thank you for coming by. I'm not really sure how to pronounce your name. Move over. Move shot. I'm just gonna go with that. Sorry that I butchered it. Alright, this team is centered around Rayquaza and Ferrothorn, and those kinds of teams have been a big problem against my team. I haven't had a lot of success against them, and I saw a lot of them on day 2. I'm not really sure what to go with here. Rayquaza is a big problem for Smeargle of extreme speed. It seems like for most of these battles I'm pretty stuck today going with Crobat and Smeargle. Real question is, do I keep bringing Firepurd or do I bring in the Kangaskhan this time? I think this time it has to be the Kangaskhan for that Ferrothorn. I don't have a very good type matchup against Ferrothorn, so I have to have some more power to at least hit Ferrothorn for as much damage as possible each turn I can get. There's the Ferrothorn there, which is really not that big a surprise. So the question here Should I be transforming into Ferrothorn, or should I be Dark Voiding? I think for this battle, we're going to try to do a transform, because I really haven't tried that out recently. Go ahead and quick guard here. I have no intention of letting Kangaskhan fake out my Smeargle. I generally just assume that every Kangaskhan is Inner Focus in 2016. It's just too good in this meta game because there are too many fake out Pokemon. Here comes a Double Edge. It was that Crobat. Could be double targeting the Crobat. We'll see. Comes Gyro Ball. And it went after Smeargle that time. Alright. This is a pretty important decision, turn 2 here. I'm going to try to Leech Seed the Kangaskhan slot. I'm not entirely certain that Kangaskhan's going to stay. Go ahead and go for a Super Fang on the Ferrothorn spot. Is protecting this turn. Kangaskhan is most likely going to go ahead and knock out the Crobat. And one with Double Edge, trying to cover for a switch in. That's a pretty smart move. There goes the Leech Seed. Alright. Alright, this is the big play. We're going to see if the opponent predicts Ferrothorn or Smeargle, switching to Kyogre. Go with a low kick as the wrong move. Quaz is probably coming in here. Nope, it's Thunderous. I don't think there was even a chance that the opponent didn't know that the Smeargle was Scarf. I've been assuming that everyone knows that it's Scarf. The team preview gives it away for the most part if people are paying attention. So I don't really believe that anyone is tricked by it being Scarfed. I have seen people get tricked by it, but I wouldn't play assuming that people are thinking that it's something other than that. Comes Gyro Ball after the Kangaskhan. This one is another big play here. we can't afford to have Thundurus around. Let's just put it that way. As much as I want to hit the Ferrothorn, Smeargle cannot have a Thundurus sitting around, so we're going to go after the Thundurus this turn. Comes a Thunderbolt, and it's after Kangaskhan. That's going to knock out both Pokemon, and we're going to be at a serious disadvantage here. It might not. Let's see. At 49 health. Yeah, it's still around. Still, we are at a very big disadvantage. And out comes Kangaskhan. This would seem like the only chance. Alright, we're gonna pull the trigger. It's gonna be Smeargle. Hopefully that's Fake Out coming. If it's not Fake Out, then we've pretty much lost the game. It is not Fake Out. Oh, but it went after Kyogre. And it got the KO. Yep, that's gonna be it. One of the weaknesses of my team is it just doesn't have the switch-in power. Comes Power Whip, probably pointed at Kyogre. And down goes Smeargle. It doesn't have a lot of switch-in power. It's a very high-risk team. So I have to be right on almost everything. Which it's an exciting way to play, but it's not really championship caliber, but it's fun to play. And the Gyro Ball for the KO there. The good game from the opponent. They had a really high advantage base off team build though, which, so I'm not really surprised by the outcome, but. Still not too bad. Probably should Dark Void in the future. Not really digging transforming into the passive Pokemon Ferrothorn, so probably won't do that ever again. Alright, here we go. Against Minheart, I guess. Screams Trick Room. Okay, well, if it's going to try to Trick Room, then I'm going to try to stop it. Go ahead and go Smeargle Liepard. Choosing Liepard mostly because of Mawile. But I might still bring Kangaskhan, I don't know. That route. Concerned about Rayquaza. Yeah, let's try it. Why not? Alright, here we go. Hey Dark, the Dark 12016, how are you doing today? Alright, looks like a trick room setup. Celia Mawile. Alright, I want to cover both bases, whether it has Lumberry or Mental Herb. Oh, wow. Wow. I don't know how I forgot that at all. That was a smart play there. That one I should have expected. And oh, Liebert stayed awake though. Right, well. Fine, we'll just go ahead and try it again. I don't learn from my mistakes, so, you know, that's just how it's gonna go. Well, it's Mega Evolving. It's Mega asleep still. There goes the foul play. That should do pretty good damage, but it is resisted. Didn't do as much as I was hoping, but it did give me some chip damage I can use to try to get the KO on the next turn. Out goes Kyogre. Not really in that bad a situation quite yet. Opponent's not running Groudon. Right now my gut instinct is to see if I can foul play a spot where Groudon would come in. I'm going to go after Mawile again. Mawile's protecting this turn. This might be the Trick Room turn. There's the Trick Room. Taunt is down at this point. Quaza hasn't Mega Evolved yet, so it seems unlikely that Quaza would come in at this particular point in time. Might be waiting for the Trick Room to expire, to be honest. Yeah. I don't think I'm losing much by trying to taunt it. Let's just go ahead and taunt it. Helping Handing is a sign that wants to use the support of Helping Hand. It was Mental Herb. Here we go. Origin Pulse. Let's see how much damage it's going to do. Oh, it's a pretty decent amount there. opposing Kyogre is coming out now. This taunt might have actually backfired, because now I would have preferred that Cresselia to Helping Hand on this turn, and it will no longer be able to do that. It's most likely going to double target Live Bird. I don't know what I'm talking about there. The taunt is not active right now. They say they could do it. Yeah, well, start hitting this thing a little harder, I guess. I would kind of prefer that Cresselia stay in the game rather than the other attacker coming in. I don't really want the two attackers side by side while the Trick Room's happening. Well, it does seem redundant, that's true, but I mean, look where it got him. We have one more turn on the Trick Room. I wasn't counting properly there, but I think that is what happened there. Regardless, we're gonna try to double protect with Kyogre. The opposing Kyogre protected. Interesting. Alright, well, that protect failed, so I guess that's actually to my advantage that it did. Alright, and the Trick Room's still active, right? Try to fake out Kyogre here. The last turn of Trick Room. Double protecting. That one failed to go. And the fake out is going to bring Kyogre below half. This Thunder, if Kyogre doesn't get frozen, is going to knock out the other Kyogre. Down it goes. Trick Room has expired, and the last Pokemon, predictably Rayquaza, is coming out. This is a very important turn at this point. I think we're in danger of getting KO'd at this point if that Trick Room happens. Ooh, Trick Room. You're going with the Helping Hand. That means he's trying to target Kyogre. I mean, excuse me, Kangaskhan, and that might be exactly what we want. It didn't even get the KO. Wow. Here we go. It's a Focus Sash Rayquaza. That's very interesting. Mostly because if it has a spread move, it's going to win. a very complicated situation. If it has Earthquake, it'll win. If I don't Sucker Punch. If I Sucker Punch and it attacks the Kyogre, then I'm going to lose that way. I don't have much of a choice. I'm just going to go in and attack. It's Dragon Ascent. I think we got the win there. Now goes Kangaskhan, and that's going to leave a Kyogre to get the KO. Down it goes. Wow, that was a really tough battle. Just playing from behind the whole game. But just the knowledge that Cresselia wasn't really the actual threat. Okay, I'm sorry I beat you. Just the knowledge that Cresselia wasn't the actual threat helped me make the right predictions, and I got the win, despite all of those taunts and mirror codes that backfired on several turns. I ended up losing quite a bit of turns there. Still managed to get the win. Whew. I don't think I can handle more. Hey, Shrek is live forever. Thanks for coming by. I'm actually only doing 26 international challenge battles today, so not today. And I haven't been casting as much on schedule recently, so I'm gonna try to fix that the upcoming week. I can start accepting battles on next Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific. An interesting team. It has a Bronzong, which I have not gone up against in 2016. Last time Bronzong was back in 5th gen supporter, actually supported by the rain as well. Has double primals, this team. Double megas. Am I supposed to assume that it's either going to be Kyogre, Mawile, or Groudon Salamence? Is that what I'm getting out of this? Looks like. Either way, it looks like Xerneas is the wrong call. Live bird it is. It's gonna be 3 supports and Kyogre again. We've got Crobat as the lead support for Salamence. Gonna go for straight forward. I full around, right? Crobat's less likely to protect. I'm gonna get at least one Super Fang in. Dark Void, no protects happening. Like it's probably going to be Crobat, Lumberry here. There it is, and the Salamence did not go to sleep. That is a bad thing. Kind of relying on that. Comes a double edge. Apparently didn't like a Crobat, so okay. Weren't able to get the boosts that we wanted for Smeargle, so probably gonna have to pull it out. Bring in Liepard. There we go. That missed Dark Void really hurt a lot. That was a really good move. Going for the spread attack now. And it's probably going to knock out both. Yep. The battle's going very, very badly. Tactically speaking, everything was right on turn 1, but the 80% accuracy hurt not getting that Dark Void in on Salamence, and that really put us at in a bad spot. Don't think I have any choice. I'm gonna use Follow Me. There goes the taunt. Gonna be a double edge on Smeargle. And a crit as well. Unfortunately, the battle was over before it started there. Out comes Groudon here. That Super Fang, of course, is going to hit. And Precipice, that one ends up hitting as well. That's going to end the game there. That's kind of how the RNG rolls sometimes. I don't think I would have done anything different if I replayed that match. Just gonna have to shake that off and try again. Alright, here we go. Up against Berlinda from Netherlands. This is an interesting team. I think I've seen Palkia and Dialga teamed up together before as the Cryptids. This really looks like Perish Song. This is a Trick Room Perish Song team, isn't it? Well, damn. I beat that. Out-hit it, I guess. Seems like the only option, right? Yeah, I envision this being a tough battle. Alright, there we go. Haven't really gone up against Perish Song, metagame. I haven't done a lot of playing in this metagame, so this ought to be very interesting. Okay, that already looks like it may put a halt to the kind of strat I was hoping for, which is to put the opponent to sleep. I think that's going to be Focus Sash Gengar, but it could be a Mega. I'm going to try to get Larpert in here. See what happens. Okay, that is the Mega. I'm going for the Brave Bird. Which one it targets. Up to Liepard. Gengar goes straight for a Giga Drain. Realizes it can't really do a Song Trap yet. Down goes both. Well, I think we can eliminate the Perish Song portion right now, at least until we're down to 2 Pokemon. I'm just going to be Cresselia Palkia team. Have remaining for this. Interesting. My biggest concern right now is keeping Kyogre available for attack until we get the KO on Palkia. Get as much damage as possible. It'll probably do probably be some damage on Cresselia here. Probably not enough to get it to below half, but at least it is something. We got a crit on Palkia, which helps a little bit, and it's an Icy Wind. Interesting. Got the KO on Kyogre. I'm not really sure that that's what they wanted, but that's what they got. Considering transforming to Cresselia here. Using Crobat to stall for time as I try to figure out what the setup is. I think I'm going to do it. Here we go. Transforming to Cresselia. Thunder. It's pointed at Smeargle. Alright, so the opponent wants to keep Icy Winding. Okay, I get you, I understand now. It's cool. That's fine. Let's see what is going on here. Lunar Dance, huh? That's how we're gonna play, is it? Wow. Didn't expect that. Oh, fine then. Okay, going for Thunder. Get rid of Crobat. Goes. Moonlight on Cresselia. That's pretty good damage there. I think that's the damage I wanted. Big decision here. Need to get some damage on Cresselia. It does have Psychic. I think I'm gonna go protect this turn. Tay. Icy Wind again. Quite enough yet. Gonna run out of Psychic on this turn. However, that might work out. Let's try it. Pulse. Got the KO and Palkia. Cresselia is a little bit lower than half. There's another Icy Wind. Speed falling some more. There goes the Psychic for chip damage. Oh, the special defense fell. That might be key. There's the Origin Pulse. That one hit, and that's going to be game over.
interesting team. We were able to get around it. Got the win. Alright. Go ahead and battle 9. Well, 10 actually, including the one that I got disconnected from last night. Looks like we're climbing the ranks here, because now we're going up against 1700s. Pretty good, a lot better than day 2. Up against a Ho-Oh this time and a Weavile. Okay. Can be a pretty... I think I'm gonna bring Smeargle, but the question is, support it. The Crobat or Kangaskhan. No doubt that Kyogre has to come. Can't be the second Pokemon. Crobat offers almost nothing against Gengar. Alright, well, I guess it's going to be Smeargle, Kangaskhan leads Liepard, Kyogre. And not entirely confident about this setup, but it seems like the only setup that might actually work. Hey, Nikki Loves Pokemon, thanks for coming by. White Twitch. A lot of viewers today. I'm really happy with that. Thanks for coming by, everyone. A lot of interest for the 2016 International Challenge, I can see. Alright, here we go. Got Landorus Gengar as the leads. Kind of a little bit out of position here. Dark Void can help, but Gengar might be holding a Lumberry. It's usually not, but it could be. Let's see, do I want to keep Kangaskhan in? Oh, let's bring Liepard in. Now I think about it, maybe that was not the right move. Forgot to take into account Landorus Scarf are protecting. And the Landorus is not scarfed, but we missed. Of course. And that's probably going to knock out Smeargle there. Very cool. How are you doing in this tournament today, Nikki? This one doesn't look good for me so far, let me put it that way. This battle. I've been doing pretty decent, actually, in the International Challenge, despite literally looking at the metagame for about a week, reading, and then building a preliminary team, and then practicing it for 2 days, for 3 battles, and then running it in the challenge. I.e., I didn't do any practice on it. I'm kind of surprised that I'm doing at least okay. Right now, I'm gauging the usefulness of Fake Out here. Yeah, it's probably still worth it. Let's go ahead and Fake Out Landorus. Alright,
There we go, Sludge Bomb. On Kyogre, trying to get the poison. Didn't get it. Here comes Origin Pulse. And down goes Landorus. Gengar holding on with the Focus Sash. Haha, that's too bad, Nikki. There we go, it's Groudon. Hey, Shiny Lock player, how are you doing? The puzzle says at the end of today's practice with my Rayquaza team, I went 4-1. Alright, here we go. Roleplay on Kyogre. If we can get it. There it goes. Trying to get the KO on Groudon before it can even attack. Here goes Sludge Bomb again. This time at Liepard. Liepard gets knocked out. This is the turn that we need to get that hit in on Groudon. There it goes. Down go both Pokemon. Right, it's up to our Primal and our Mega. Finish the job here. It's gonna be Oh against Kangaskhan and Kyogre. I have no intention of missing. Just go after the sure hits. Uh-oh, going for Protect. I haven't done any calcs on Ho-Oh, so I don't really know the kind of power that its Brave Bird can do. The thing I do know is I want to hit. Okay, this one looks like it's built pretty defensively. Thunder, slower than Ho-Oh's slower than Kyogre. Not quite enough. Looks like Citrus Berry is the call. Brave Bird, here it comes. Not quite enough for the KO. Unless there's a speed tie that I'm not aware of, which I don't think that's possible. I think we got the win. Yep. Able to get that win off of not foul play, role play. And tried to get Groudon in early, set up for Ho-Oh. Most likely Sacred Fire. Got trapped into the rain with my roleplay attack before Liepard went down. I did a lot more research on the Festive Feud than I did on the International Challenge here. I'm really surprised that I'm doing way better here than I was on the Festive Feud. Alright. This one is running Kyogre Ho-Oh. That's interesting. Team setup. Possible Trick Room. Interesting. I know I want to try to Dark Void.
No, I want Kyogre in battle. I want a fake out Pokemon to accompany Smeargle. Roleplay is less useful in this battle. Foul play could have been more useful, but right way to go. Kyogre third. Question is, do I want the kind of support Crobat can give? No, I'm just gonna go with the Xerneas. Not used to looking at that kind of team, so don't really know if that was the right choice. Kind of concerned about Gyro Ball, as well as the resistances of the opponent's Ho-Oh. Alright, we got Bronzong. Okay. So I'm a little less interested in faking out Kangaskhan here. Or being faked out by Kangaskhan. I can block Bronzong. Let's fake out Bronzong here. The opponent's Kangaskhan is faster. I think he says Festive Feud was a totally different meta. Yeah, it was. But this meta is pretty new to me too. I started late because I've been focusing more on accelerating my progress as a new tournament organizer for Play Pokemon. So I started learning this late. Right, so speed didn't go down. We're gonna try to get the Dark Void in this time. Do I care about Kangaskhan? That's the big question here. Get the most damage with Low Kick on Kangaskhan. But do I want to do it on Bronzong instead? Let's do it on Bronzong. We need to get this Bronzong out of here. that seems more important than the Kangaskhan. Oh, Nuz. We're coming by. It's a Lumberry. Like it's going to get the Trick Room out if we can't get it knocked out with a Low Kick. And it looks like whatever it was going to do, it's going to get it Trick Room. Now, what is interesting to me here is that the opponent's Kangaskhan was the one that did the fake out first. I'm running Adamant Kangaskhan, so unless they're running Adamant Kangaskhan, not really all that certain that I'm in the danger that they want me to. I'm in. Don't get me wrong. Is a kind of questionable situation right now. But I have to see what's really going on here. coming out to set up the rain. Comes Gyro Ball. After Kangaskhan did chip damage, which can mean something, but wasn't nearly enough, and Kangaskhan's still asleep. Cover for Kangaskhan here, just in case it tries to sucker punch. I'm gonna out sucker punch it. Down it goes. Comes Gyro Ball, still going after Kangaskhan. Takes Kangaskhan down to a little bit less than half. Down goes Bronzong. Set up a trick room, and they set it up with a Kangaskhan that's faster than mine. What is it that they're trying to do here? Got an opposing Kangaskhan and a Ho-Oh. Still have our switch-ins. It's Marigold and Xerneas. If I switch in Xerneas for Kangaskhan, it will give me another fake-out opportunity. At the expense of losing Xerneas. Xerneas might not be of use to us at this point, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch it in. And try to stall out the Trick Room a bit. Here goes a Water Spout. Xerneas survives the attack. Brave Bird went up against Kyogre. Gonna try to protect our Kyogre at all costs. So that's basically what's happening here. Question is, do I want to lose Xerneas this turn? Moonblast, I guess. Water Spout again. Down goes both Pokemon. See what Ho-Oh does. Oh, it's a Tailwind. Wow, that was a really smart move. Right. think this is the only chance. Take out on Kyogre. Brave Bird. On Kyogre. Dang. Leftovers Ho-Oh. Hard to tell which way they're going to go, but I think Ho-Oh is going to go after Kyogre. To sucker punch Kyogre here. Oh, I think I got that wrong. Let's see. Nope. Uh-oh, did go after my kind. I don't think there's anything to gain to try to attack this turn. I have only trying to protect and stall the Tailwind out for the last turn here. Kyogre protecting again. Neither Kyogre was able to protect, and that's going to end the game. Doesn't really matter which Pokemon he hits. Goes Kyogre, and that's going to be it. Had the right idea, I'm pretty sure there. I think I would have won if my double protect went through, but unfortunately it did not. That's going to hit. And the Brave Bird for sure. There it is. A really close game. Came down to a double protect. Can't complain about my gameplay on that one. That just really came down to players that kind of knew what they were doing here. Thing I didn't catch was Ho-Oh going for Tailwind, getting these interruptions into the battle. Understand that, but okay. But that was a very good game. Ego says 17-0 KD with Octobrush. And I wish I had an Octobrush for this international challenge. I probably would take out a lot of Pokemon. Despite not being good with it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not good with Brush. Alright. Like we got 4 battles to go here. There's that Rayquaza and Ferrothorn combo again. I'm supported by a Weavile. Okay, so We haven't really led with Kangaskhan Crobat, but right now that's what I'm kind of feeling like doing. Could also lead Smeargle Kangaskhan, but maybe I should lead Smeargle Kangaskhan. Kind of at a loss as to what I'm gonna do against teams with the Ferrothorn and Rayquaza combo. Alright, here we go. Starting with Crobat Weavile. They want to go first. That's basically what they're saying here. I let them go first. I stall long enough to let them go first. Big question. Excuse me. Mega, low, file. Thank you. I'm gonna transform. Let's see what happens here. I don't know. Experiment. See if 2 Mega Kangaskhan's is worth anything in 2016. Fake out on Kangaskhan. There goes the taunt. It's too late though. Smeargle already did what it needed to do. Rayquaza's coming in yet, or Ferrothorn. I think I'm more willing to lose HP on my Smeargle against a Ferrothorn resisting it. So let's use Double Edge with Smeargle on Crobat. Here we go, it's a Tailwind. It's going with Knockoff. Doesn't like my Choice Scarf, apparently. Down goes Crobat. We're taking a lot of damage there, but it survived. Here comes Low Kick. So the opponent's going to have a Tailwind up for a few turns here. In Kangaskhan, the real one anyway, our top priority to protect. Comes Kyogre. Actually, now that I think about it, is it my top priority to protect? Probably. Crobat is out of position. Not going to be of use to us. Smeargle is not in a position to be too much either. Sucker Punch on Kyogre. Do a little bit of damage. Try to chip away at Water Spout. Ascent. Crobat still hanging in there. Comes the Water Spout. Knock out both Smeargle and Crobat. The YD15-1 with the E-Leader. Very nice. Alright. Try to get a hit in. Didn't work, but he's protecting, which means that it'll be one less turn on the Tailwind. Now I'm more interested in chipping away at Kyogre without actually losing my any HP from Double Edge. Goes Sucker Punch on Kyogre. Another Dragon Ascent. A Grave Spice. Pointed at Kangaskhan, it's still surviving. But a Water Spout will take it out. Urgent Pulse. Kyogre dodged the attack. And it looks like we might be in a favorable situation. Goes the Ice Beam for the KO. Tailwind is gone. Running Timid Kyogre, and that's going to do it. Opponent ran out of time on the Tailwind. Worked out really well. We made the right calls with Kangaskhan. Got the win there. Night Eevee 1352, thanks for coming by. I am doing pretty good. Normally I wouldn't be casting at this time of day, but based off of how many people have been showing up this morning, I should change that. Let me pour from nuggetbridge.com is the next battler. Wow, a Ditto. Oh goody. Alright, cool. Groudon Xerneas. Back to the basics, but Ditto is kind of concerning. Or has a Ojikis that likes to be next to Xerneas from time to time. Likes its fairy aura. Haven't seen a lot of dazzling gleams coming out of Ojikisses as of late, but maybe that's because they haven't been flying right next to a Xerneas. I have a feeling I want a fake-out Pokemon, but... That's probably... Really hard to go up against opposing Ditto. They can, at a moment's notice, or less than a moment's notice, use your tactics against. Opponent has elected to go with Kangaskhan Xerneas. Okay. See what they do here in our Mega Evolving Kangaskhan. Now goes the Fake Out to stop Xerneas. The Dark Void goes out. No Fake Out from the opponent. Went straight for it. And Kangaskhan is put to sleep. And so is Xerneas. Evasiveness fell that turn. Concerned about Xerneas going things. I don't think I can afford Xerneas get out of GMC. That seems like the better play. Usually I'm a little more of a gambler mindset, and I'll just go straight for attacking Kangaskhan there, but I'm really concerned more about Xerneas than I am about Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan took a lot of damage there, but the opposing Kangaskhan did take damage as well. Xerneas can wake up this turn. Might be the right time to go ahead and go for a foul play on Kangaskhan, letting it knock out mine, in Kyogre. Or Smeargle. Smeargle might be the better option there. Go ahead and foul play. I said Semi-Poor, but the opponent's name is Semi-Poor. My thought process on this attack was to make sure that Xerneas can't wake up this turn and go for a spread attack. Here goes a low kick, went up against Kangaskhan and got the KO. Xerneas is waking up, and that fake out prevented it from doing anything. Smeargle has to come out here. Xerneas didn't take enough damage. try to continue the pressure with my lesser Pokemon until I can find the right time to get Kyogre in. Genghis Khan coming at, leaving, and it's Amoonguss coming in. Dark Void. There's the foul play. Not doing a lot of damage at this point. I'm gonna have to pull the trigger. Xerneas' taunt is down now. This is where I'm making the calculated risk here. That Xerneas comes up and gets Geomancy, we're in trouble. Brave Spy says, Genghis Khan, good. I see everyone using him. Well, because it's one of the best megas to be supporting. There it is, and it got the Geomancy out. Worked vastly against us there. And we're gonna have to our best to try to take this on and take it on quickly. Gotta withdraw again. Genghis Khan coming back out. Xerneas going for Protect. Go. Be an Origin Pulse. No one's gonna hit, and Genghis Khan is gonna be out. I have a feeling that the withdraw was to regenerate Amoonguss' health. Generator. On coming out. I think most people won't even know that I have. I am not having Encore on my Liepard. Well, this is the only chance I have. Role play on my own Kyogre. Still, Xerneas has a lot of special defense here. You have one chance at this, though, I just realized. Groudon is gone. Out comes Amoonguss. Asleep. Switch out is to give me the capability of doing another fake out. Xerneas protecting this turn, trying to get Amoonguss up. It's gonna work against us. A really unfortunate series of events there. The opponent might have predicted the switch out, and that was actually now we're gonna have to trust in just a double protect. Got the double protect out. There goes a Gleam. That's going to knock out Smeargle. Lungus is awake, ready with Grass Knot. Opponent in a position to win. It's probably going to be with the Avoidance. Protect again, realizing that there isn't much that I can do without the fake out. Very smart play by Smeargle. By Semipour. I'm sorry. Sorry, Nugget Bridge. Very smart play by the opponent there. It came down to the wire. Actually, was giving opponent a hard time despite that geomancy advantage. But in the end, opponent was able to outmaneuver with the help of their not with Rage Powder. One of the things that seems a lot different in 2016, overabundance of fake out. So there's a lot more emphasis on the support this year, and a lot less emphasis on the power of Pokemon. I mean, outside of your Restricteds and your Mega, of course. It is important to understand the metagame in terms of the support Pokemon that a player does have. This opponent is running a Cresselia in addition to a Talonflame. Is potentially a haven't really thought of Xerneas Kangaskhan. The better option. I haven't really tried that against a Ferrothorn team, and since this is my way of practicing in a tournament, I may as well try it. When it's leading with Cresselia Kangaskhan. decision here is between Transform and Spiky Shield. A Spiky here, and I'm going to hang here. It's Con, like evolving. Go, Spiky Shield. Genghis Khan going for Protect. Looks like it's going to be Trick Room by the opposing Cresselia. It ended up being Magic Coat. Expect that. Right then. Even though Spiky Shield doesn't work half of the time on the second, I don't really think I want to switch out at this point. It seems better to simply lose Smeargle. I'm still gonna Super Fang. Shield didn't go up. See what Genghis Khan does. Going for double edge. Gonna get rid of Smeargle. Now the opponent goes for Trick Room. See if my hunch is correct. A King Pen coming by. Oh, Genghis Khan protecting again. Cresselia's up to here. It's just going for a skill swap, huh? Possibly hoping for a double Psychic or something. Super Fang doesn't seem to be of much use here. They should just try to counter Sucker Punch. Seems really, really ridiculous to think that, but that's what I'm going with. So, there you go. Do enough damage because of the loss of the parental bond. Here comes low kick. That's probably going to KO. Nope. Get it. Kind of backed into a corner here. We're down one Pokemon, and both of our Pokemon that are out are in danger of being knocked out. doesn't seem to be much options remaining here. Get the KO. Wow, Sucker Punch goes late though. Here comes Psychic to knock out Crobat. That Kangaskhan is likely to be adamant. It could be Jolly. Remember again, mine is a adamant Kangaskhan. Slower than most of the Kangaskhan's that seem to be out there. Alright, screw it. Everything's Trick Room, let's just go for it. Goes the Sucker Punch, taking out Kangaskhan. Psychic. Went after Kangaskhan there. Down it goes. It's up to Xerneas to get the job done here. One versus 3. This will be a defense against Psychic. And now the Trick Room is down. Ferrothorn coming out. That's gonna end the game probably, because there's no way I'm gonna knock out that Ferrothorn and hit. Blast is the strongest attack I have. It's very respectable damage, but not nearly enough. That's going to KO Xerneas. Got the critical hit. Opponent was smart, didn't bring in Ferrothorn till later on in the match. It's helped by the fact that was able to take on my team and knock out a Pokemon before bringing the Ferrothorn in. Didn't think I had much of a chance there. Kyogre wouldn't have helped in that situation at all, I don't think. I think I did bring the right Pokemon, but I didn't bring them in the right order. This is going to be the last battle here against Default. This will be my 45th battle. Every time I see a team that doesn't have a Pokemon that's likely to have Focus Sash, other than Smeargle, I feel like Smeargle's the one holding the Focus Sash. Talonflame could be holding it, but I doubt it. None of the other Pokemon would be holding it at all. I think its Con seems like a pretty solid bet in this scenario. I have a Groudon, so obviously I'm going to want to bring a Kyogre to counter it. Is that enough to take on Salamence? Would another supporter be good? I think we can use Xerneas here. Let's give it a shot. This is probably the only battle out of all 45 where I chose that set of Pokemon, but give it a try here. Actually, no, I take that back. I've played several where I brought 3 attackers in Smeargle. Just, it's been a while since I've done that. Right. Opposing team starts with Talonflame Salamence. I have no doubt that I'm going to want to go for the Dark Void here no matter what. Real key here is, does Talonflame have Protect? A lot of Talonflames have been foregoing the Protect. Would put me at the advantage, but if it has that... Nope, it did Quick Guard. Which is fine. Where this Dark Void gets us. If Talonflame has Protect, that can really ruin a Choice Smeargle strategy. Also, a Lumberry on Talonflame would hurt it a bit, but neither one has done that. Alright, right now I'm going to bring in Xerneas because I want to force Salamence to do something other than sit there. Go ahead and start pounding away at Talonflame. Talonflame's still asleep, trying to go with Brave Bird. Really strong hit. Oh, it was a crit on the second one? Nope, it wasn't. Talonflame barely survives the attack. Opponent's likely to be trying to set up Tailwind here. I don't know if I have time to worry about it. I think I should go ahead and just go after the Talonflame regardless. Talonflame woke up and going straight to the Brave Bird. Got the KO on a crit. Down goes Talonflame. No Tailwind set up. It's going to be me setting up instead. Talonflame's still asleep. Hey Jay, the cool kid, I'm going to be actually ending cast after this battle. Thank you for asking though. I'll be casting again and playing this game again on Saturday. Next Saturday. When I come by then, I'll definitely entertain your battle. Smeargle bringing in Smeargle for the next Pokemon. Groudon's coming out. Here we go. It's going to be a Gleam followed by a Transform. Don't know if it can survive the Transform. That's the big question. Can it survive Precipice Blades at 162 health. I didn't do that, Calc. Well, I can't survive it as a Groudon, so I guess that's... Should I Void instead? Should Void. I'm gonna Void. Seems like the safer option. I don't know if it's really that safe, but it's better than not knowing the Calc and possibly getting KO'd that way. Comes Void. Got the hit. Miracle speed is going up. This is the last battle, Ego. Xerneas is the next Pokemon. Now it looks like to me the threat is Xerneas. Groudon I can take on with Kyogre pretty easily. The match was forfeited. We ended up winning that one pretty convincingly there. Whew. There's a lot of intense battles there today. Did pretty good on this final day. I have to say that I was really surprised. After yesterday, it didn't look like my team was going to carry too well today, but I didn't count how many losses I had, but a lot. Made a lot of great predictions today. Was able to stay alert and read a lot of the threats and take them on with an overall strategy that would stop them. Pretty happy with that. See how see what the results are on that one. I ended up in it looked like the mid 1600s ish. I don't think I would be in the top 256 to get championship points with that. If I end up getting championship points for that off of 3 battles of practice, that's gonna be amazing. I'm not really in the hunt for championship points. I have 0 right now because I've gone to 0 competitions this year. So if I end up getting championship points, guys, and you're in the VGC competitions ladder, sorry in advance for stealing your championship points. Very happy overall with how this team worked out, despite its various shortcomings. It's very offense-minded and very gambler-based. So for it to do the kind of record that it did, really happy. Alright, that's going to be it for me today. I will be casting again on Thursday. I will be playing some Pokemon trading card game online on Thursday. On Friday, I will probably be playing some random PC game. Not Premier Challenge, guys. Game. Or some random third party? Some random indie game on the Wii U. And Saturday I'll be playing Splatoon first, and then Pokemon ORAS second. If you're interested in any of those, come on by on those days. Gonna be it for me, guys. Thanks for coming. Very successful cast today. Thank you all of you viewers for coming by, and I will next time. Later, everyone.